各位安安，这一段影片播雷霆跟暴龙打完，我们就来换，等一下玩那个昨天那个赛车游戏。我先跟8K 连一场。第一雷哥好像不在啊，雷哥不知道怎么在。1、2、3， 8K 安安，雷哥不在，我们选好就走了。这场打完我就来玩昨天那个赛车，哈哈，玩到有点上瘾。那个我新的电脑已经放在旁边了，好，然后我把我前台电脑的里面的可以用的东西都拔起来了，现在已经都整理好一个小盒子装好了，然后等一下今天晚上关台完之后，我就会开始着手进行新电脑的安装。我来用个。我继续用我的呱呱，然后反正明天开台的时候，假如顺利的话，明天开台就是新电脑。哎呦，8K 选真大腿，这个厉害。是看到有人选中锋的，可是这样中锋有个好处就是我们防守会比较猛。
You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
那个跳球明显过慢。
On the other side, Steve
Smith.
On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Ibaka is the 4 and Valanciunas in the middle. The talented Lowry and DeRozan share in the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in the 3 slot. Greg, when you think about the franchises in the league that have sustained success, who are always competitive, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the records for the Thunder, and their success really does speak for itself. 8 straight seasons.
Oh my God!
100 or better basketball. Only the Spurs and Rockets can also make that claim.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
今天人好少，帮 QQ。边缘台，谢谢。不太会玩中锋。OK 了 ，OK 了。
Oklahoma City on D.
多练习嘛，不玩越不会变强啊。就是要选最不常玩的才会进步。
Good job to stay patient and let the play develop. Lowry is very strong in that regard.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony. Over Ibaka. Here's Adams.
Whoa!
And at last they get one to fall.
好技巧啊！强暴篮下。
Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
今天暴龙队的中锋会拿很多分。
Pass to Lowry. Here's the 3. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. We'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, David?
Well, Kevin, when I asked him about the defensive game plan, he said they have to clog up the middle and deny clean looks at the basket. If they can do that, he thinks they'll have the upper hand. Back to you, Kevin.
豪杰服是什么？暗黑破坏神2吗？豪杰服。
Valanciunas with a screen on Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock.
And that's the shot he wants. Just a little bit out of rhythm.
They get it back. And
oh! What a play!
With the slam.
真大腿。
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
You know what? When you don't box him out, he
will
burn you for it. He threw
Goaltending.
that putback down with the authority.
Goaltending.
So close to
getting
getting
the block
there.
there.
You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now, one thing about DeMar DeRozan, he lives in the gym.
I mean, people talk about that he's always working on his game. They talk about him in the offseason being in the lab with all types of different type of trainers. And the results, they speak for themselves.
DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Here's Valanciunas. The shot misses. Adams, some nice D. Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Awesome watching Westbrook. Three ball there. He just needs to focus on being more efficient from downtown.
啊，被过，真大腿帮忙。
He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will
Yeah.
change.
啊
And Valanciunas with the layup.
Fantastic positioning on that offensive board. Then right back up.
Adams with the screen on Ibaka. Screen by Adams. Anthony's shot is off.
反正挡了就投就对了。
The coach loved everything about that shot.
就是来看观众，就是来看呱呱跳投啦，不然。
And DeRozan kicks to Ibaka. Dishes it to Valanciunas. The shot comes out, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. Passes it to George. .141 left to play here in the first. Deep 2 from Anthony.
Woo!
That ball is
Anthony.
Shot 6 and
Melo. 这青威安。
Melo's jumper is
Melo Anthony. 4-3 没有啦，只有 4-2 而已。
Here's DeRozan, and the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Anthony with it. 6 points for him.
Woo!
Anthony's got 8.
The play.
Love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot.
Melo again and again. Melo is on fire.
Now here is Ibaka.
Carmelo Anthony, 10 time for the All-Star Weekend. Whoa! 这个凶。
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
A shot
Go,
by Anthony, nobody around.
OK 了，机会。
Can't capitalize on the good screen.
机会就是投，不用想太多。
Here's DeRozan.
迪罗展，哎呀。
It's good on the putback.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They grab the
Ocho.
Here's
Woo!
Adams, and another shot. And the rejection by Ibaka. To DeRozan.
我就知道把给你跌倒，爱心安安。
Here's the pick. From deep 3-point range.
哎，
Carmelo Anthony getting it
我知道巴 K 想传出来给我，可是他很无奈，他被队友，他被电脑包夹掉球。这种心酸谁人知？想传却传不出来，还被记一个失误。
And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
I mean, through one, you have to like the effort, especially on that defensive end.
There are several ways, as you know, to take control of a game. Getting stops is one of them.
Ah,
没按好。
Courtesy of Gatorade,
8 K
all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So
不要！
right now,
哎呀，良好投篮防守哎。
Anthony is out there with Paul George.
我决定全部都用跳投，因为我是 Melo。可恶！
And this is one of those
狂
times
打
where
铁。
the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been
投
falling on
四
deaf
投十一
ears.
中啊，这个
Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
我来单打。
But we've seen a lot of former players becoming head coaches lately. Who else become a coach someday? Current players that you're watching.
我以为过了。
I think Stephen Curry, a lot of guys. LeBron
Oh my
James,
God.
Dwayne Wade. I think Draymond Green would be somewhat like a Stan Van
再来。
Gundy, Tom Thibodeau just yelling and screaming and
I like
but
that.
those are some of the names.
Yes. That one misses.
跳左
He's
边。
not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Lowry just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Adams.
有。
Second shot opportunity. It's held in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Anunoby, defended by George.
等下连补2次都没进。Oh my god!
Valanciunas with the ball, now defended by Adams. Thunder trailing by 4. Adams sets the pick for Anthony. Looking to end his cold spell.
进水！
The bucket, drew contact and gets
现在不是跌倒的时候，是的，那个就是就失误的很，那个球很好笑的时候就该跌倒。
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game
nice.
Really a good season for him overall.
And
last year.
foul.
Look at the number, 83% from the line.
又挡又挡又挡，
Feeds to DeRozan.
拦下一只，拦下一只，拦下一只。路边的榕树下，
Anthony,
哎、
the basket.
我已经尽力了，他这个没办法。哎、我评价低加。
Something that's really evolved for Ibaka, the ability to absorb contact while maintaining control.
Deep 2 from Anthony.
哎、我按到完美，可是他是不会进，呱呱数值被调太低了。这种小空档就应该要进啊，对不对？不符合事实。
Outside DeRozan. Back to Valanciunas. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball.
哎呦，好球！
In the layup. Westbrook's got 5.
Oh, that's great D.
他可以叫我的人秀点，没有他也叠，我们绝对我们的 timing 绝对是一样的，那是一个很好笑的点，那是一个很好笑的点。
3-pointer Lowry. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Screen by Adams. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And no good.
Wow.
Chance to take the lead. Toronto, they've gotten a little under 50% of their
其实我刚没有要传的，我刚是看到 Robertson 的空档传错，传到 Westbrook。
Outside Lowry. 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. Takes the 12-footer and hits. 6 points for him.
Dwayne Casey, he's in his 7th season as a head coach of the Raptors. He's developed a great continuity and a comfort level with his players.
Screen by Adams. The drive by
Yes!
Anthony. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for
买
him.
个饭，饭一直没有
And
得
Casey
分，
is
这样
very
不行。
collaborative with his staff and players.
You know why, Kevin? He has no ego with him. It's always a two-way conversation with his players. It's about getting it
罚
right,
球没
no
进，
matter
我的老
whose
天
idea
鹅！
it is.
Back to DeRozan. Screen by Ibaka. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Again, the miss by Lowry.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been
his weakness.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be
8K 会不会罚球比我还准？我觉得
and the
几率
foul
蛮高
goes
的。
against Toronto.
那一下
The Thunder have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this
就
game.
罚球输给亚当。
And as you would expect,
2把都进哎，我2把中。Oh my god！ 评价已经低加了，这个废到笑了。
Starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework.
Ibaka pushes 2 to
不要吃我！
Ibaka kicks to DeRozan.
手举高，手举高，手举高。
Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Something that's
Oh my god！ 真假的？
the fact that the rebound stats for
这
both
个希尔，这个是希尔，是刷数据模式的希尔，烂头。
And Greg with Adams, he hasn't just been given more opportunity to display what he can do on offense. He's earned it.
You hit it right on the head. And
哎，
as an example,
我在对位，为什么防守3秒？这判定很有问题耶。他持球，我对位，我被判防守3秒。 都不要守啦！这个很不合理呀！我就在他前面呢，我都死人哦！手心酸的这个，他就站在这个交界处啊！我知道怎么守，我就是对着他，我就防守3秒。
The mid-range game is becoming more of a lost art, but not for this guy.
Adams with the screen on Ibaka.
出界 ！What the fuck? What the fuck? 怎么会出界？太会底那边没有。What the fuck? MVP 是对面，哇塞，队友评级 A 减呢，好强！ 好，下半场来认真打，认真的打铁，认真打铁。
Thunder trailing by 3. So for Toronto right now, the talented Lowry and DeRozan pair in the backcourt. Anunoby the 3 with Ibaka in the 4, and it's Valanciunas in the 5.
Highly explosive, nailing shots left and right. The D has got to get it out of his hands.
DeRozan
好，闪了他喷3分，一种喷3分的感觉。
Here's DeRozan, a picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
Perfect screen.
And the Raptors lead by 3.
Superb pick there that allowed his teammate to get open and get a clean look at the basket.
Adams dishes to George.
进，好球。
Count it.
And that's how you want to come out of the locker room. He is
我们现在控制雷霆的2个篮下的能神。把 D 看成 B 啊！我跟你讲，评价啊，我犯规精算。评价只是浮云呐，评价只是浮云。不用管，不要管那个东西，打自己就对了。
And the Raptors, unique in the NBA, they have a whole nation behind them.
And basketball continues to gain in popularity, especially with the younger
yes
in Canada. The Raptors are coming to relevance at the perfect time, and the rabid fan base energized by how competitive this group's been the last couple seasons.
Oh my God, Ibaka! My God!
Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Ibaka's got 9.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Anthony left side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Adams. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, Raptors coach Dwayne Casey talked about the chemistry on his team. He said, we couldn't be better. There's no ego, no hidden agendas. Guys understand their roles. Kyle Lowry told me we're a complete team. 15
我不会吧，防守崩溃。
Never know whose time it's going to be. Kevin?
DA depth is a crucial part of any team's success. Knowing you can rely on your teammates to step up is huge.
真的假的？中距离。哎，可是其实亚当中距离、中近距离应该是有一点威力的。
But when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. They grab their own miss.
Oh, Joe.
Through the D for the layup. He's got 8.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed
18
with
分，
that
哇，
play
这个有点
from start to finish. That's
有点有可能会输哎。
There's the feed to DeRozan.
18分。
Back to Lowry.
卡特在国王队，他今天还拿了拿到高命中率，
Back to DeRozan.
干掉骑士队。
There's a 3. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas.
哎，他这个应该手到了，为什么他这样还是判进
？Strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half.
Woo!
Field goal percentage
哎，
above
没进，我的发！
Against good defense.
这个转身很漂亮哎，
We've seen him do it plenty
转
of
身
times.
离开，转
And
身
Ibaka,
离
a cornerstone
开，
player for 7 years in Oklahoma City, but they trade him away to
打铁
Orlando
说
and
不出
subsequently
来
traded to Toronto.
You thought he'd have a bigger role in OKC under Billy Donovan, but it didn't happen. He wasn't content to just spot up and wait for the basketball. And they thought he might leave in free agency, so they looked to get value in return.
有了啦！哎，这个没进，我的老天鹅啊！
You think you've got it, you relax for just a second, and then
他评价一个妙传没屁用啊，不是以
Screen
上。
by Valanciunas. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Lowry can't get that one to fall. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Anthony.
有了啦，好
Comes
球！
off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Anthony's got it back down to within single digits for Oklahoma City. And Valanciunas kicks to Ibaka. Screened by Valanciunas. Knocks it loose. And Adams sends it back. Here's George.
假的。
But they get it back. Anthony kicks to Westbrook.
进啊！
Three-pointer.
Sure.
Westbrook's
Russell
got 8
Westbrook.
points.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Valanciunas with a screen on Westbrook. The pass, BeitunAnthony. He dishes it to DeRozan. He
哇，
gets
电脑
that
兵
one.
被吃。
DeRozan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Misses the throw.
哇，这球大空档哎！
By 7. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc
这要
since
吃掉了
coming
吧
out of the？
好
break.
球！
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Screened by Valanciunas. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. From deep.
哇，
It's the three-pointer to fall. He's got 9.
Just a wise
逮捕
decision from Lowry to shoot it after the screen.
我来个压哨
Just a
3分球。
high IQ player who consistently makes the right decision.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going
啊，
forward.
对，这要真的是要等50秒那一种，
Let
只
your
能等。
guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done
我
better.
我再宣布一下哈，今天的实况播完哦，我明天的实况就是用新的机制了。哦，今天花了2-3万买一台新的电脑，吉祥物好怕怕。电脑换防不说，他有时候会忽然就给你换过去，啊你也没办法啊，反正就是尽力。 忘记啊，暂停了。我的老天鹅啊！我暂停那么久，我忘记是我叫，然后要最后一。我的霸气啊！哇，霸气啊！我的老天鹅啊！我等这60秒到底这是为什么？ 教练背锅啦，这个教练战术没有下。
That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Ibaka, this is to DeRozan. Unloads from 13.
手到了，我手到了。
Off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And that's a nice jumper by Ibaka, showing good touch from mid-range.
11 feet away. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And DeRozan kicks to Ibaka. Back to DeRozan. Screened by Valanciunas.
What the fuck?
Lowry from
what
outside.
The fuck?
Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. And we see the game of basketball gaining popularity, Steve, around the globe. Do you see a difference in the number of international players in the league now versus, say, when you came into the league?
You know, Kevin, back then I saw it. It was probably 90-10, 90% of guys from United States and then 10% international. That number right now is starting to grow. It is getting closer and closer to 50-50. And the reason why, scouts now, with the technology, you can find a guy all over this globe. And guys are coming over here taking the game serious. I think it's going to come down to wherever you're from. If you're fundamentally sound, you have a chance to make it in the NBA.
And you know, Steve, a credit to current NBA and college coaches for making these summertime pilgrimages overseas to teach the kids in Yugoslavia and Serbia and all over the globe about the game of basketball. I think that has also sped up the development, and that's, again, a reflection of the international player coming to the NBA.
You're totally right. The global games and guys got to get a chance to see. I think it really started with the Dream Team, the original Dream Team. Everybody international are loving this game, and I think the players who listen and go out and work on their game, they have a better chance.
Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. Kept alive. Adams.
I'll show.
Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Here's Lowry.
手到。
And that one goes long.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his team.
Robertson 不会吧？哇 ！What the fuck?
Good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 8 points.
Robertson 3分球，我有没有看错
DeRozan dishes to Ibaka. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Outside for Lowry.
Oh my god! Shit.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Oh.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just one made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Adams with the screen on Ibaka. Here's Anthony.
哦，犯规喽！
Off the screen.
哎，没有吹啊！
On the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
犯规了哎！
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Screened by Valanciunas.
What the
Anunoby,
fuck?
good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Roberson.
哇，不传啊！
DeRozan defending. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
这一下知道犯规，没办法啦，没那么好
in
知
the
道
paint with confidence.
Screened by Valanciunas. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Good.
哎，插板进3分是哪招？
And the Raptors lead
真
by
拿
14.
fuck.
No doubt about it. He's been a monster from deep.
By and large, defenders have
Gee,
done a poor job of running him off his spots. That's why he keeps firing.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Lowry. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And he could not get that one
哎，
to go.
我这个补防到位。
And he'll go to the line for 2. And Valanciunas out of Lithuania, the 5th overall pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he's still quite young. You know, a lot of talent offensively. Defensively, he's probably had less of an impact, but that's where he has to take the next step.
Anthony kicks to Roberson. Lets the 3 fly. It's stolen.
What the fuck?
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Kyle Lowry.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Here's Anunoby.
What the fuck? 应该哦，是我要换防。
And the jumper is good.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane.
哎，
because after
这欧洲部没进，不科学。
deserve to be rewarded.
这个我来欧洲部都进了。
Throws it down as the official calls.
哦，
maybe a 3-point play.
被颠爆啦，我的老天鹅。
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
Well, this is less about winning the game now and more about making a
游戏真不
bold
好玩。
statement.
Outside Westbrook. Ibaka against Anthony. Over Ibaka. Again,
哎，按到绿色的还是不会进，
Great at getting
真
after
不
it
科学。
defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
可恶！哎，再来一场，我们去打暴龙主场，8K 再来一场，再来一场。 我们去打暴龙主场，交换。可恶！
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean.
中锋一点不好玩，对啊，哈哈，我投26中9，哎，超低命中率，铁瓜，呱呱苏和啊 ，QQ， 中锋就是苦工啊，中锋的贡献就在防守啊，呱呱输了没有？我们等一下还有一场。 来8K 来暴龙主场，雷霆打暴龙。8K 你先选人，我再选。那我们来报仇，王子复仇记。我提示看到有人秒选中锋。 好技巧，呱呱数值被调太低，真的啊，我真的觉得他那种中距离按满小空档就应该要进，好不好？他是呱呱他中距离小空档不会进，还有谁会进啊？我真的是，8K 你先选啊。 好吧，他破旧值。好，我就继续选我的呱呱，还是选 Westbrook。好，选呱呱。我就是要选呱呱。我觉得再过1个月，可能那个雷霆3网的数值都会被调上去，因为最近一波连胜，凶凶的。 哎，呱呱的 over rating 才82分哎，这是根本就是跟林书豪一样高了，真的是太低了，乱调真的乱调。
Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long.
还好是穿这一件，我很讨厌雷霆穿那个深蓝色那一件，很丑。雷霆有最近他就是最近客场都会穿那一件，深蓝色接近黑色那种深蓝色，然后红色条纹，哇，暗红色条纹超丑。
Kevin, I remember those days when you just sat down, you wanted to see Shaq versus Ewing, Hakeem versus David Robinson. Those were fun. Yes, as a guard, we had matchups, but you know that was different. Those were the big men battling. Yes. I miss those days.
I do too. Here's DeRozan. Steven Adams making his first shot. Back to DeRozan. This is to Lowry. Here's the three. The shot comes out. Toronto on defense.
Holy shit!
Spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. David.
Well, Kevin, I asked him what the strategy was offensively, and he said, "Look, we want to avoid having to take so many outside shots."
那个名字很好笑，看他拼起来很像 Anthony。
He said, "We have the talent down low to make things very difficult on those guys, and we're going to use it." Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And here is Anthony. Following Kyle Lowry's three. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And fought hard to make his way
through,
but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Westbrook kicks to Anthony.
Anthony.
Nice assist from Westbrook.
got his
first bucket of the game.
我的老天鹅啊！ 人家今天呱呱灌一颗还2颗，啊的又1颗，花式暴扣。
Here's Anunoby. Clock at 6. Valanciunas with a screen on Westbrook. Offensive rebound. Ibaka. And Ibaka is right there.
夸张！
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
计算。
Going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Paul George made it known of his desire to leave for LA after this season, but big risk for the Thunder to make that move and trade for him.
And George drops them both. And for
Paul George 今天3分球超猛，射到爽。
He is a great fit, it would seem, for the Thunder.
Listen, you give the Thunder another star to pair with Westbrook, and they're taking a leap of faith here with George.
成功卡位。
By Lowry.
Just a wise decision from Lowry to shoot it after the screen there. Just a high IQ player who consistently makes the right decision.
好球。
George, no good.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Unloads from 13. DeRozan's shot is off. The tray.
Jing.
The feet to George. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Backcourt violation.
3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lowry with the ball. He has 6. Screened by Ibaka. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him.
我的老天鹅！
Here's Anunoby. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so he makes both from the line. Greg, when you think about the franchises in the league that have sustained success, who are always competitive, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
I mean, just look at the records for the Thunder, and their success really does speak for itself. 8 straight seasons of 500 or better basketball. Only the Spurs and Rockets can also make that claim.
And here's Lowry, following Russell Westbrook's three. Lowry passes to Ibaka. There's the pick. Here's Anunoby. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Westbrook.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
快攻机会，失误收场，帮8K QQ。我以为他秀一波灌篮了。
Lowry against Westbrook. Valanciunas with a screen on Westbrook. And Valanciunas kicks to DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
DeMar DeRozan, one of the best in the business in knocking down the mid-range jump shot.
Oh!
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
宝乔哥。
Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Here's Anunoby. Drops it in from 11 feet. Anunoby's got 7.
Perfect play to run there to get a clean look.
Anthony, the pass to Westbrook. It's Robertson, top of the key. And George kicks to Adams. Robertson dishes to Westbrook.
Also.
And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Lowry passes to Valanciunas.
哇，这个没办法啊。
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
I'm loving this one. It's been back and forth with these lead changes. It's probably going to just come down to who has the ball last.
They set the pick. Screened by Valanciunas.
不可能啊。
It's all tied in Toronto. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Take care of the basketball, being disruptive on D. That combination has them out.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Westbrook and Robertson are the backcourt pair. Adams is out there with Anthony, and it's George.
Wow, and
finished off by DeRozan.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Valanciunas far from a finished product, Steve. His coaches and teammates feel he will get better, but he need to improve.
I think on the defensive end, he does a nice job of blocking shots, but I would love to see him in rotation a little bit earlier. And then on the offensive end, extend his range a little bit more and also have somewhat of a go-to move down on the low block.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Raptors coach talked about the chemistry. He said, we couldn't be better. There's no ego, no hidden agendas. Guys understand their roles. We're a complete team, 15 deep, and we really mean that. We never know whose time it's going to be. Kevin?
And DA depth is a crucial part of any team's success. Knowing you can rely on your teammates to step up is huge. The dish now to Lowry. Back to Valanciunas. The shot's good. Valanciunas has got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's Anthony. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Good pass.
Anthony's got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. Lowry passes to Anunoby. He feeds it to Ibaka.
这没烧到。
He dishes it to Lowry. Toronto working the ball around now. No good from Valanciunas.
I can tell you right now, the coach loved everything about that shot except the result.
会不会买饭？
When you watch Russell Westbrook play, he's one of the most competitive players in the NBA.
And with the way he attacks the rim, he plays with just no abandon. I mean, this guy is no joke. Absolutely wills himself and his team to just do things that few others can, and relentless from the first quarter to the last whistle.
You know, with that much room, you don't lay it up. You throw it down like you've been disrespected.
Now, here is George. He's covered closely.
What the fuck?
It's stolen by Ibaka. Now, here's Lowry. He's got 6. Pass to Anunoby. Screen by Ibaka. Back to Lowry.
啊，惨了！
Shots good by
哦，
Ibaka.
这个换防有点麻烦。
Exactly what you want from that play. Get it to Serge where he can simply rise and fire.
Outside for George. Back to Anthony. Over Ibaka. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Anthony right side. From 12 feet out.
有了吧？这样还没进哎，太扯！哎，无人防守哎，这个是怎样？
Lowry for 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Anthony against Ibaka. Pass to
有
George.
了啦，好球
Anthony with the assist.
，nice。
And that's 13 points for George.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Screen by Ibaka. And DeRozan. Here we go. Adams, some nice D.
That was against good defense.
哇 ，Robertson 疯了！我的老天呐！ Robertson 自己带球，哎，这个电脑 AI 有问题呀、Robertson 怎么可能会做这个动作啊？你给他打100年，他也不可能这样打。
For them, the screen is the assist, giving their guard space to pull up or attack the rim.
哇，这电脑是怎样？
No good with the triple. Rob. And now.
灌，计算，对，这样就对了。
Just a failure to match up.
Well, the one thing you want to
电脑
take
进攻欲望
away
超
is
强的。
anything at the rim, just too easy.
Robertson 当 Kobe 在用。
And the Raptors for the last few seasons, Greg, right at the bottom of the league in assists.
这不是 A 坏，这是脑坏了。
Good decisions. They're a low turnover team, and they've been pretty efficient offensively. One area where you can offset.
哟，好球，这个好球，这个好
To
球
get。to the free throw line because that puts a lot of pressure on your defense with their ability to attack.
Lowry kicks to Ibaka.
伊巴卡，
Looking to end the
伊
run.
巴卡，
That's in.
哎，这我已经尽力手了，这是不要吃。
Lowry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
有了啦
George with no
，nice，
buries the long
挡
range
切又
jumper.
成功了。
George has got 18 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Lowry kicks to
My God,
Valanciunas. Lays it up off the glass.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful
大一点
inside and on the block.
这次我决定不叫暂停了，因为我暂停叫完也会忘记，干脆直接让那个8K 投。哇，8K A 减18分7板2助攻，命中率5成4，这个有点凶。
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both
我跟8K 配档切还不错，我要跟他多配一下。
Is the 4 and Valanciunas in the middle. The talented Lowry and DeRozan pair in the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in the small forward position. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
好球，好球！
When Paul George announced this summer that he intended to leave for the Lakers when the contract ran out, you knew what was coming. Even as a rental,
小郭安安， 小郭，我准备要换新电脑，你知道吗？我电脑已经搬到家里来了，然后我今天关台完之后，我就要来关作业系统。我东西都弄好，然后我反正我东西都准备好。我下午在整理我家最旧的那台电脑，整理超久。
George with the screen on the block. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. DeRozan dishes to Lowry. Valanciunas passes to
Valanciunas.
Ibaka with the screen on George. Lowry for 3.
哎，这是怎样？这个 long rebound 太衰了。
To the inside.
好球！哦，会够几粒啊？会够两粒啊？会够几粒啊？好球！不要冲动，不要冲动！哈哈，我看到大巴神接球，赶快！
There's a good screen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot.
银行一样安。
It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
哇，这个跳中，这个跳弹。
And beyond his ability to shine on the basketball floor, you have to commend Carmelo Anthony's effort, Greg, to get NBA players and other athletes more involved in making the world a better place.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done, but guys like Melo see what is beyond basketball. He's spoken out as well as done the legwork of being active in his communities and a lot of charity work for Melo. It's just nice to see the maturation process.
最大的啦啦队，这个不大，这个不是很 OK。
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything?
暴龙队的啦啦队比较不正了。哎，我跟你讲，我跟你讲，最大的啦啦队，我觉得是盐湖城的犹他爵士队啦啦队，妈这个有够正的。湖人队的也蛮辣的。 爵士队啦啦队真的是出名的漂亮，真的很漂亮。好球！哇，这球漂亮，好球！这个有8K 队有，差一点，好球！判断是有。
Cuts off the pass. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Anthony leading the charge.
Woo!
Took him no time at all.
这个很 metal.
Anthony's got 11.
Shoot the metal.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for him.
They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
Back to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Trying to get back on track. And he drops that one in.
这个对到了，没办法。
He's got 8. Well, the NBA we know has incredible competition, and more times than not, it's more serious than anything else, and you're so locked in. But Steve, right, there are moments of levity that everybody can kind of laugh at, correct?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I think the one thing
they
go to the free throw line, shooting an air ball and him glancing over at the bench, and you know nobody wants to laugh at times.
我的老天鹅啊！
You just bust out laughing, and then he goes.
这是一个失误变进球哎。
Have an air ball, and then the one when you're passing the basketball and the teammate is not looking, and you catch it right in the choppers. That's the one everybody laughs about the most.
How about you personally? Any moment that either you were laughing or people were laughing at something that happened to you on the floor?
You know, I had this one. We call it a flat tire, Kevin. I was led. Teammate Brevin Knight threw it out, and I couldn't stop. My legs wobbled. I fell. I caught it and went out of bounds. That's the one I think for me was the funniest. It just wasn't funny when it happened.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, it may not be the era of the center in the NBA, but Jonas Valanciunas has something to say about that.
Hey,
he said, try to make sure they don't forget about centers. I'll keep reminding them. The league is full of guys that can do different things, but I still think you need a center that can rebound the ball and score in the low post. I agree. Kevin?
Well, the centers are still important, David. Good to see Valanciunas making his presence felt in the paint. Here's Anthony.
Okay.
A rare miss for him. Raptors trailed by 11. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. Outside, George. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
Screen by Ibaka. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And Adams sends it back.
A86晚点会。等我赢完这场暴龙。
The team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
Kicks it to Robertson. They set the pick. Clock at 6. George dishes to Carmelo. Again, the miss by Anthony.
没默契。
Toronto's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's Lowry. 11 points in the game. And the pass to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. That shot misses. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. George with the screen on Ibaka. Left side, George.
好球啊！好球，好球！哇塞，哎，不知道可以进几个3分球啦！我们看超空的哎，每一球空档都超空的哎，跟今天破球一样。
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
灌
Woohoo! With the stuff.
The play.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Here's DeRozan.
这一场应该会赢啊，这场应
He's
该会
got 6.
赢，快20分。
There's the pick. Screen by
我被击了。
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Up in time.
没了。
No good on that last second attempt there. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
8K 那个3分球都超空，好爽。
He has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We've got more NBA.
加油，好，谢谢。应该会赢的，应该会赢。
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Raptors trailed by 18. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter.
传给谁呀？
Westbrook and Robertson are the back.
过年哦。
Paul George is out there with Anthony, and it's Adams in at the 5. Oklahoma City shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. 13 points for Carmelo Anthony.
真的不给呱呱面子，这个数值应该要让他进去暴扣啊！这暴扣哎，为什么要做的这么真实呢？可是，还是他呱呱还是有可能进去暴扣的，把人家数值调这么低，这样对吗？
George with the ball. Anthony on the wing. Again, the miss by Anthony.
我的老天呐
Just can't get it cranked up to beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting one in the first. This is why you like to get him touches.
把给他刻意做球给我了，我还没进，真好笑。
And when you think about a slasher, a guy who makes his living attacking off the dribble, no better example than DeMar DeRozan.
George passes to Westbrook. Misses the three.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is everything.
哇，又进算了，电脑开始开挂了，赶进度。
And a chance for one more here. That one on George. You know, Steve, bye bye, good night. He can isolate or work in the pick and roll.
Does a nice job of coming off screens and rolls, being able to create for his teammates, and also a big-time slasher that can put you on a poster.
底线跳投
Anthony with the bucket.
Anthony with the bucket.
Jumper is pure. You feel like
对啊，枪哪有这么烂？拜托。
clean look at the rim.
我跟你讲，我如果以我来给 Anthony 中距离至少要给他92以上，中距离92以上，三分线至少80，至少85，最少85就觉得还有点低诶。包括烫起来的时候绝对不止85了，88以上。三分88，中距离95，中距离急停跳投。 中距离急停跳投要85，我要89以上。好，然后那个受干扰投篮95，然后背框投篮那个背框单打也要80以上。然后有这样子的，把呱呱改成一个废人，然后进去这妈大步前面没有人不灌篮，只上篮哪招？ 变林书豪，林书豪还会灌篮呢，乖乖灌不了。等等哦，不会，等一下玩头文字 D 的那个什么卡，你买了吗？那个什么卡 X 今天我不能太晚关台，我大概玩到10点半，10点半关。
And that's 13 points for Kyle Lowry.
You can see Lowry is in one of those moods where he is just looking to attack the defense every chance he gets.
George with the screen on Ibaka. Here's Anthony.
What the fuck?
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Assists like that have typified their terrific ball movement.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas.
我按欧洲步，
Not enough on that one.
给面子。
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
好球，可以。
You have to box him out, or he's going to beat you to the glass on both sides of the floor.
可以啊。
Raptors trailed by 16.
欢迎。哇 ，double screen 哎，这个是什么等级的待遇啊
？Good, and it's DeRozan picking up the assists, and it's 8 points for Valanciunas.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here.
What the fuck? 不准给我
Looking it inside and getting good shots from close range.
George passes to Anthony. George with the screen on Valanciunas. It's stolen.
What the fuck? What the fuck? 吊球。
DeRozan in the corner.
DeRozan.
Duanonobi shoots from 12. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. The 17-footer. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by George. Oh, so many we've talked about it. The growth of the game around the globe has really been something to see. How about among international players, guys that catch your eye?
Giannis, his name keeps coming up in all these conversations. Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford has been fantastic. Marc Gasol, Pau Gasol, Rudy Gobert, so many different names.
没进，我的老天鹅！
I think the young guys is Giannis, Porzingis.
哦，阿雷又给西河。
I'm a Dragic fan too.
切了好球
，nice.
He's been very solid.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Agility.
Shot from free throw range. No good off the back of the rim. Oklahoma City leading by 13. He kicks to Westbrook. Outside, George. Anthony sets the pick for George. 4 on the clock.
可以了
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. George has got
就
4
举
points
切入
now
真的
in the
猛
quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them.
很容易就暴扣，然后就算拉杆也很容易进。
They really had it going, guys.
切入点满的男人。
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage
先写功课，好 OK。
and earned them the W.
我等下这 2K 播完我会断开哈，我会先关台3分钟，然后再接着开那个，把影片分开。
Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Oh, hey, oh.
.114 left in the fourth quarter.
Sure.
And here we go.
Westbrook
heading to the hoop.
Woohoo!
Finished off by Westbrook.
Yeah,
sure.
Might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
Never much doubt on how this one's going to go. They just totally outworked them today.
Robertson dishes to Westbrook.
OK。
Outside, George.
可以哦。哇，轻松就切了。我以为已经不能运了，就居然可以运。8K 的命中率超高的。
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
Adams against Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock.
手到了。
The putback. It's hauled in by George.
打完就写完。
Here's Oklahoma City now. And here's Anthony for 3. Doesn't go that time.
My God.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yep, it counts.
这空档没进哎。
Rosen has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Woohoo!
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
They better have some extra goodies on that plane, because after this blowout, they
全部都在练习伏地挺身。而且Paul George刚是不是摔到腰闪到了？我刚看他左手在扶自己的腰。
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith.
看一下统计资料。哇，救急41分，7中5狂。我投15中6 ，What the fuck？ 他在做仰卧起坐，因为他们身体很健壮，所以要做仰卧起坐。我的呱呱，好铁哦！好，先关，然后等一下我9点44分开那个赛车的，马上回来。 切入能力高比较猛，真的，这跳投人都没有饭吃了，真的是。我们期待那个呱呱被改回来哈，还他一个公道。